too much.
Yeah, well,
We're late.
we're late. Very late. Yeah. Yes, good idea.
Let's do it.
Hey, they're stealing our bikes!
Welcome to the Orange Couch with Three Eyed Guys Brewing. I'm Phillip Deems. This is Trod Bugs. We're both here today without our partners in crime, Josh and Chris, but that's okay. They're out. Chris has got to do a little work today, and Josh is actually, I think, vacationing with family. I'm not real sure, but they can't be with us today, but they're with us in spirit. We've actually got them involved in a little bit of things. We're going to have a little bit of fun today. But first off, what I want to do, Trod, you may be seeing this. You see these right here? These are some sexy new hats for Three Eyed Guys Brewing. We got to give a big shout out to our buddies out at Impress Inc. They crushed it on these
Big shout out.
right? Big shout out.
Surprised us greatly. So
Yeah,
looks
man.
good,
Listen,
looks good.
we threw an idea at them about the new patch idea we had, and I said, look, I just want an orange patch with our text on it, and it worked out nicely. They did a great job. Impress Inc. has been a great partner of ours for when it comes to our merchandise, so we really appreciate those guys out there.
Yeah, and I'm not even a hat guy, and it
I
looks
know,
good.
it looks good on
I had
you,
to
man.
throw it on.
Listen, if it looks good on Trod, man, it's going to look good on everybody. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Even the
I got
ladies.
an image to uphold.
Even
You know,
the
I like
ladies.
to show
Oh,
off,
no, but
to
you
show
got-
off my four corners on my head.
Yeah, but you got that nice dome. So
I know.
normally you don't have to worry about it. But listen, this is going to look good on ladies. This is going to look good on the dudes, obviously. So we're really impressed with Impress Inc. We love those guys. Thanks for doing us so right when it comes to our merchandise. But Trod, it was funny this morning because it's early in the morning, early for us at least on a weekend. And normally what I have to do is I have to start my day with coffee, right? I have to start my day with some nice coffee. So when I was calling Trod, I'm like, hey, man, can you stop and get some coffee? We started talking about what coffee, which coffee. I mean, there's Starbucks, there's Dunkin', there's whatever. So I'm like, man, just go to Dunkin' and let's get some coffee from there. But, you know.
But I said, no, hold up.
Yeah.
You gotta have a Krispy Kreme.
Oh, yeah. Well, see, when he said Krispy Kreme, he wasn't necessarily talking about coffee. He was talking about donuts. But here's the thing. I don't know, man. I like Dunkin' on a normal day better than Krispy Kreme. What do you think?
I don't know. I'm impartial to Krispy Kreme. I'm sorry.
All right. Well, I mean, there's a stipulation.
That glazed Krispy Kreme.
There's a stipulation. The stipulation is this: if that hot sign is on, Krispy Kreme beats everybody.
Without a doubt, on or off.
Well, no, I don't know about that. So that got us to thinking. All right.
You can put Krispy Kreme in the freezer. And listen, right now.
I hear you.
Right now, I got frozen Krispy Kreme glazed donuts in the freezer right now.
I hear you, but I'll be honest with you. I don't know. Dunkin' does a pretty good job, but I will say this. That got us to thinking about brew days. All right. So on brew days, we're always challenging each other. We always got these silly little challenges, whether it's skateboarding or who can do the best slide on our big wheels. We got some other stuff we like to do on brew days. But you know what? We said, why don't we treat today like a versus, like a challenge, all right?
Challenge.
So, which donut is better? So we actually went out and got some, all right? We're going to start. Now, again, set aside the hot sign. You got to set aside the hot sign. So what I did is I said, all right, my favorite of the Krispy Kremes is the glazed donut. So what Trod and I are going to do is we're going to try the glazed donut versus the glazed Dunkin' Donut. You see all those? Those are nice, right? They do look pretty. All right. So Trod, take this half. Take this half right here.
Oh, you already know. Come on, man.
I'm gonna let you eat. I'm gonna let you eat first while I'm talking, and then I'll eat, and you can tell me what you think. All right? Take a bite. Take a big bite, man. Take a big bite. What do you think? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You like it?
Just like I
All right,
thought.
I'm gonna take a bite. Man, you can't go wrong with that.
No, you can't.
It's really good. But I will say this.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Hold on. Get your glass.
Oh, what you got?
Come on, get your glass.
Here we go.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, we're drinking.
Oh, you already know. This is
Oh,
how we
okay.
do it. Oh,
Okay.
No.
Oh, I know what you're doing.
Got us a blonde in.
You're pairing up. Why do you have a blonde ale with this glazed donut? What'd you find out?
Because
Mm.
that sweetness, that light glaze.
It goes well.
Oh, yeah. That blonde ale, that beach blonde ale.
All right, this is Three Daughters Beach
Local.
Blonde Ale.
Local craft beer.
Yeah, listen, I'm going to pour a little bit and see how that works out. Here, pour yourself a little bit. Don't pour it over the computer. Though. Be careful. But what I'm going to do is, all right, I'm going to get this other glazed again. Hang on. All right, take a bite. Take a bite from that one.
you still
We got to pair it. I know, right?
Oh, my God.
No, this got to go with. All right, so
Come on.
what we found out, Trod did a little bit of homework, and he found out that a glazed donut goes really well with a nice blonde. Try it out, man. See what you think. Mm-hmm. All right, I'm going to bite that.
Still good.
And I'm going to take a drink.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Oh, that's good. Oh, that's good. That's good.
That actually works,
Yeah.
man. All right, so I've never paired a donut with a beer before. I've heard about people doing it, but I'll be honest with you, that's pretty good. I'm gonna go. That's good. Angela, our camera person, is probably like, "This is nasty."
This is good. Listen, I see the kids out on YouTube watching folks eat.
Well, that's what we're doing
Yeah,
now.
this is good though.
Maybe the kids are watching now.
So do you want to try your glazed Dunkin'? I mean, your glazed Dunkin'. Because I still got some beach blonde in here.
All right, so this is all right. So we
Some
got
beach blonde ale.
So what we did is we got the Dunkin', and see, these are probably the reason why I believe they compare to Crispy, right? Because they make them in these little donut holes, right? Is that what they're called? They're called donut holes, right?
Munchkins.
So grab you a munchkin, yeah, or whatever it is. So grab one of the munchkins on top. That's a glaze right there.
I'm not even gonna lick my fingers yet.
Just grab it. Ain't nobody worried about it. There you go. All right, I'm gonna grab one, and we'll see if Dunkin's is better than Krispy Kreme's. Now again, this is minus the hot sign. Minus the hot sign. What you think?
Let's do it. Let's see.
All right, I'm gonna go first.
Same time.
Nah, it ain't as good as Krispy Kreme. I ain't gonna lie, man. Don't get me wrong. The beer makes it taste better,
Oh yeah,
but
without a doubt.
I got to give love to Three Daughters. That's a really good blonde ale, right?
It
That's
is.
the blonde ale. That's really good. But all right, what do you think, Trod? Go ahead and make the call. Is it Krispy Kreme or Dunkin' Donuts?
I already told you.
All right,
It's
man.
the Krispy
So
Kreme
you're
all
still with
day.
it?
Definitely.
I'm gonna have to agree with you. There was a better glaze on
Oh,
that
yeah.
Krispy Kreme
Oh,
donut. Yeah. All right, you can lick your fingers, man. That's all.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm
All right,
waiting
so-
on that. Might want to turn that camera on.
So wait a minute though.
Gets
so
X-rated
Trod-
with me licking my fingers like that.
I know, right? Trod. So yeah, ooh, gross. So Trod, do me a favor. You
that's good.
found something online
Yes.
because we wanted to know more. We're like, listen, if the glazed goes well with a blonde, what's going to go well with these other donuts, right? What types of beers go
Right.
well with the other donuts? So what did you find out, man? I'm gonna finish this blonde.
Yeah, you do that. Yeah, so we had a chance to kind of get out there and scavenge the entire World Wide Web and
Yeah,
kinda-
www. There's all kinds of
Oh,
good
yeah.
information out there.
good
Right?
and bad.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, some of that you might have to put some parental guidance on.
Yeah.
You know.
You get in trouble.
Yeah.
Get in real trouble. Don't look at Angela's browsing history, man. She probably looking up all that porn and
I
stuff.
can only imagine.
All that nasty stuff.
Yeah.
You into that, Ange?
Yeah.
She's lying.
Lies.
Yeah, come on, you know.
So I knew that we end up getting this assortment.
Mm-hmm.
So got the chocolate,
Yep.
got the chocolate donut in there.
Yeah.
What-
We're gonna stick with Krispy Kreme right now because
Definitely
that's
got,
a favorite.
Got
So
the Krispy Kreme.
that's a chocolate covered.
So-
Yep.
Because of that chocolateness, the rich, got that little creamy flavor to it.
Yeah.
God.
Oh, what do you got?
Oh man, I got it now. Pour.
Oh,
Well, we got the Guinness.
you got
Got
Guinness.
the Guinness this morning.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Let's try that out. Oh, I think I poured one. Is my Guinness? Is mine the Guinness or is mine the stout? Which one is mine?
Yours is stout.
Oh, okay, cool.
But no, it's still the Guinness though. It's the Guinness stout.
That's a good looking head on it.
Oh yeah. Oh man, that is.
Take a picture of that. I don't know if you can go wrong with Guinness. That's a solid beer.
And I didn't even pour it properly. Right?
No, that's
but
okay.
It's still pretty.
It's still pretty. All right, so you're gonna try this donut with the stout, right? So now we're doing this. Oh, ooh, look at that.
Oh yeah.
Look at that thing right there. Oh, goodness gracious, man, I'm gonna be fat.
We'll run it off this afternoon.
All right, I'm gaining weight as I look at this thing. All right, I'm gonna try it. Here it is. Here it is. Mm-hmm. The donut is delicious, man.
You like that?
Oh hell yeah.
You like that?
I like that.
Okay.
Hey, listen, that's good, man. I think I like that better than the glazed and the blind. I mean, the beer was good, but right? Taste that.
Oh yeah.
And that's legit.
Oh, yeah.
I might do that in the mornings if I can
yeah.
get away with it before I go to work. Have a stout. Right?
Just put it in your coffee cup.
Right. Just have a stout with a donut. That'll be cool, man. That'd be real cool. Listen, do you want to finish this up?
Oh.
Because I'm getting sick. I don't feel good. I don't feel good. Oh, Angela, there's plenty left. Don't worry. Angela, you can have some. Look at that. Dang,
What
dude.
we got in there? We still got that. Got the sprinkle.
You got a glazed? You got a glazed?
What you got? You got a chocolate on the Dunkin'? Do we have a chocolate on the Dunkin'?
I don't know. Hang on. It should be. Nope. Oh, swing and a miss on the Dunkin', man.
Oh man, but you know what? I see a blueberry in there.
Eat that. Just eat the blueberry one.
Oh,
See how that pairs. All right. So, I think what we found out. Challenge. Here's our challenge. Challenge Krispy Kreme. I think wins out. Even cold. I'll be honest with you. Don't get me wrong. You can't go wrong with a good donut, but Krispy Kreme seems to win out. And then I really like how the blonde paired with that glaze, and I really like how that stout paired with the chocolate donut. Man, that played well.
Oh, without a doubt.
And that may be obvious, but that's my first. That's my first test on the actual donut and beer. That was good, man.
Oh yeah.
So what else? What else? What else pairs with
Listen.
things good?
And the sprinkles, the Krispy Kreme sprinkles.
Oh,
okay?
there's something that pairs with a sprinkle?
Oh yeah, without a doubt.
What?
Yes.
What the heck pairs with a sprinkle, man?
Let's get very technical. So,
Oh,
the
you got
word
your
on the
trusty-
street, because it's big, bitter flavors
Oh,
that offset the sweetness.
I
So
see
we
what
had
they're
to-
doing.
yeah, so now what we end up doing, so you gonna have access to that.
Yeah, we'll have that graphic
Yeah,
up.
it's
so
gonna be
everybody can see
up so everybody can see it.
Yeah.
Vine.com.
Yeah.
So now,
What do you got? Oh, you got a highlight.
oh yeah,
Oh, you can't go
yeah,
wrong. with a
Cigar
highlight.
City.
Yeah, man, Cigar City. That's one of our favorite IPAs. That's a great IPA. It's got a little citrusy. Be careful there, Mike.
Okay.
It's been on my expensive ass computer, man.
I know, right?
Jeez.
We don't have to budget replace that.
No, we don't.
All right, so here.
Here, let me pour a little of this one before I move on. So I'm pouring the IPA. The IPA goes well with the sprinkles, you said?
Oh yeah, baby.
All right. So here we go. Go ahead and pour yourself some. And then we'll split up a sprinkle. I think I'm going to get sick eating all these daggum donuts. Man.
Good signal.
Yeah, I know. Nothing wrong with that, I guess. So we're pouring the IPA right now. All right. So we're going to split this sprinkles donut right here, Hans. Can you see that? Look at that. That's a good-looking sprinkle donut.
Man, let me get my own.
Yeah, whatever, man. My hands are clean.
I don't know.
Other than the
I was watching you earlier.
Yeah, whatever. All right, so
Trust
I'm gonna.
that.
Yeah. I used a hand sanitizer, so thank you. Check it out.
Oh,
All
and
right.
excuse the beer. I'm sure I got all kind of goodness waiting on me
I know,
in my
right?
beer.
Yeah, exactly. But so
what cartoon was that you guys showed me?
which one, dude?
Where the guy had like a bird's nest.
Oh, that was Family Guy, man. That was so good, man. Family Guy. The Peter had birds in his beard. That was hilarious, man.
This is when I go to eating a sandwich with too much mayo on. I just say I'm trying to save this for later.
Yeah. Just leave it right there.
Yeah, I'm gonna just leave that in the
right
corner.
there. Yeah.
I wouldn't want to eat it all at once.
It tastes better later.
Yeah.
So listen,
Add to the flavor.
I'm gonna try this first. I'm gonna take a sip of I'm gonna do this in the opposite direction though. I'm gonna take a sip of the High Life first. Right?
Okay.
All right.
So chase it first.
All right, and then I'm gonna taste it.
Oh yeah.
Hey man,
That's like food porn.
hey, that's pretty good, man.
Don't watch too much, kids.
I ain't gonna lie, that's actually really good too.
Let's see what we got going on here.
That might be my favorite. I'm a little partial to Highlight, but that might be my favorite, man. I'm
Very
serious.
citrusy.
Taste that. That's good, right?
Mm.
Dang.
Oh yeah.
All right. I got to lick my fingers, excuse me.
Oh, man. Cigar City, you can never go wrong with.
Nah, man, listen, those guys do beer well.
Yeah. Tampa, Cigar City.
Listen, if you're listening from out of town, out of the state, Cigar City is one of the best breweries I've ever been to. Those guys are fantastic. Every daggone beer that they have is fantastic. So you can't go wrong with High Life. This is that easy drinking thing, though. It's a 7.5. You got to be careful.
Yeah.
It'll sneak up on you. All right, so love me a High Life. Loved the actual sprinkled donut. But you know what? I can't have another donut. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm donutted out right now. I loved every bit of that. I now know what pairs well, so let's talk about it. A glazed pairs well with a nice blonde ale, right?
Yeah.
We got your chocolate stout or your stouts go well with a nice chocolate donut, right? Mm-hmm. And then your IPAs go well with the sprinkles. Do they have any other ones? Read to the people. There's some other ones probably, right? You got
there's
a few more.
There's a full list of them.
We found that list. We're going to put this list up on the podcast, the video side of the podcast on YouTube. So when you get a chance, if you're watching this on YouTube, you'll see these. But what else pairs well?
Which we did not get, and I almost thought about it. I was going to get a jellyfield, which
Oh,
normally I do.
But what goes with the jellyfish?
A good sour.
Oh, really?
Yeah, a good sour. So for those sour lovers out there,
Get you a jellyfish.
yeah. Let's see here, because it complements the sugar and the jelly and the fruit feeling. So
Nice. What else?
So not too. I'm not too heavy on the sours. I know that's more of a West Coast style that's making its way east. So especially when I'm out there in Portland, everyone, they love the sours, like hands out, and that's their number one. That's their go-to.
Every time I talk to you when you're out there, you're like, listen, people are gobbling up these sours.
They are. I just don't know. I'm trying to work my way into accepting the fact that after every sip, I need to pucker my face up.
I know, right? But I've never been a now and later guy or what are the sours, like Sour Patch Kids.
Yeah.
I've never been into those, so I doubt I'm ever going to be into a sour as well. But listen, hey, I'm going to give it a shot. Now, we've tried some over at some of our favorite places, like I think Crooked Can had a couple of sours one time. Our buddies over at Rock Pit Brewing definitely had a couple sours just recently. Those were pretty good. So I keep trying them.
Shout out to Jeremy and Danny and those boys over at Rock Pit.
Over at Rock Pit, man. They're doing big things. Our buddies out at, all throughout Orlando, there's a bunch of beautiful breweries doing big things.
They are.
But what else goes well with beer? What other donuts?
Oh, God. So I love a powdered sugar donut.
Yeah?
Because occasionally I like to walk around looking like...
I was about to say.
Like I just finished doing a line. Okay?
I know. I was about to say, that look like Scarface.
Yeah.
Right?
So it says here, good one to drink that one with is a Pilsner.
Oh, wow. Really?
Light, arid.
So like a good Bud Light?
Nah.
Yeah, I don't know about the Blue Label, man.
Yeah.
I'm not a fan, but that's okay. Yeah. There are Bud Light fans out there.
Yeah, there are.
Are those Pilsners? I don't even know what those are. Are those ales or Pilsners? What is that?
Oh, man.
What is
I'll tell you
Bud Light?
what.
We got to look that up.
Probably some of the best Pilsners I've ever had. When I was over visiting Germany. Visiting my brother over in Germany. Yeah. Listen, good Pilsners. Only phrase I needed to know in each brewery I went into, I swear, because every town had their own brewery.
Yeah.
Just Eins Pils.
Yeah.
Eins Pils.
You just kept drinking.
Yeah. That's all I knew. Eins Pils.
Were you drunk the whole time you were over? Yeah. Do you remember what Germany looked like?
I will say we got lost, okay?
Yeah, I can see it.
We spent a day driving around, got lost, went too far north.
Yeah.
Who knows where we ended up, all right? So.
But you like those Pilsners. That's
all
that matters. They got rules on their beers over there, man. Like strong, like laws and rules and stuff, man.
Yeah, very much.
Yeah.
We're in Heiskebach, and I mean, it's like very specific to how they create their beers.
Yeah.
So slightly different here. We can get a little more creative.
It's straight chaos over here. You can do whatever you want.
Exactly. Same thing with even for those wine drinkers out there that love those Napa Valley wines where, or those super Tuscans.
Yeah.
Where, just get super creative and step outside the box.
With the tannins.
Exactly.
The tannins.
And that's why I love craft beer, because you can step outside the box. You can create your own box.
Hey, look, they're making Pebbles like beers now.
It is.
Cereal beers.
Fruity Pebbles, yeah. So
crazy stuff, which is cool, man.
It is, so you can continue to push the envelope. And, when I talk to people about beer, the first thing they go to thinking about is the old school lager beers. Yeah. And I think that's the only style of beer. But now, you can almost create whatever your mind can fathom at this point. So,
people are doing it.
Yeah, definitely.
People are doing it. All right. So, listen, I you don't even know this, but look. By the way, we're going to put up that little graphic that has, what donut goes well with what beer. We want to hear from you on this, all right? So when you wake up one day on a Saturday, maybe a Sunday, you feel like doing a little day drinking, why don't you grab a donut, grab you a beer, and look at this. We'll send this graph out on our Facebook page, on our Instagram page. But Trod, that got me to thinking. On Brew Day, we like to eat some crazy stuff. A lot of times it involves Doritos.
Oh, yes. Oh, without a doubt.
So now I got a little challenge for you.
I was wondering what those Doritos are doing back there.
Cool Ranch Doritos versus nacho cheese.
Oh,
Do you know this already? I don't know. I'll be honest with you. I've had them both, but which one do I like?
Bag for the camera.
First off, you can't go wrong with Doritos in general. All right, so Doritos are killing. And by the way, none of these people are paying us.
No.
And so I don't want anybody thinking, oh man, this show's just full of endorsement. No, it's not. Literally, we're challenging each other.
We were hungry this morning.
We were. Listen, I'm not eating lunch.
Yeah.
But
or dinner apparently.
So I'm gonna start out with the nacho cheese. All right, just the nacho cheese. This is gonna be a nice little crunch right here. Right? That's good.
Okay.
Okay, I like the nacho cheese.
I'll do the same.
Try the nacho cheese first. But then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna clear my palate, right? And then I'm gonna go with the Cool Ranch. I'm ready.
Hold on, you gotta clear your palate. Come on.
With some beer.
Cigar City.
Right. Yeah, with highlight clears the palate well. All right. Okay, so cleared it out with a little highlight. Now I'm gonna try the Cool Ranch. Ready? Oh man.
What you think?
Oh man.
I'm a fan of the nacho.
I'm doing the Cool Ranch, dude.
Are you serious?
I love that.
Come on, man. You can't go wrong with the nacho.
I didn't say it was bad. I'm just saying I like the Cool Ranch better.
What brand was that where you can never eat just one? You remember which one? That was Pringles?
Right? Yeah.
Really?
Pringles. Yeah, you just can't eat one. Well, you can't, man. You ever got one of those big old
Man, that's
tubes?
one of these nacho cheese Doritos,
yeah,
bro.
listen, I'm going to have to have another one of these. Hold up. All right. So, Trod, while I'm sitting here, I asked the guys earlier, Josh and those guys earlier, what they thought about some of this stuff since they weren't going to be on the podcast. Chris and Josh, I said, hey, listen, guys, we're doing challenges today. They're like, I wish we were there. But I asked them some silly stuff. Pepsi or Coke? What do you think? Go.
Oh, man.
What you think?
I'm a Coke fan.
I'm a Coke fan, too.
All day.
I don't really drink soda anymore.
Coke fan.
But I don't drink soda anymore, but if I had to, I'd love me some Coke. All right. I chose Cool.
Well, the Coke has I think their formula is slightly sweeter.
It's a little bit sweeter.
Yeah, sweeter than Pepsi.
I think so.
So they're both cola.
Right.
All right. Both have a history based on, I guess.
The Cola Wars. Yeah.
And it was a remedy because back in the day, it used to actually have cocaine in.
I guess. I don't know, man.
Yeah.
I'd be guessing.
So those were the good days. You would feel good after you finish drinking your Coke that you got from the pharmacy.
If that's true, more power to them. That's
Yeah.
fantastic. All right, so then I asked Cool Ranch or the nacho cheese, and let's see. Josh said he likes the Cool Ranch. I agree with you, Josh. Josh said he don't eat donuts. He's lying, dude. Josh is lying. He eats donuts, man. Come on.
Closet donut eater.
Yeah.
You know about Josh.
Maybe Josh just doesn't like sweets, but he does like Dunkin'.
He started working out a little bit. He's running. He's trying to watch what he eats.
No. I mean,
Hey, listen, but you know what?
we all work out, but I
Yeah.
still love me a donut. So
I like watching what I eat too.
yeah,
Watch this.
Watching it go in your mouth.
Watch this.
All right, so
Watch this.
yeah, exactly. So he said Cool Ranch. All right, I agree with him. You like nacho. Chris literally said nacho cheese, and then he put messy fingers. That's what we got right now. Definitely.
Well, as my fingers are filled with.
But listen to
nacho
this.
cheese and
Josh-
glazed donut.
Josh said Pepsi, and Chris said Pepsi. That surprises me. And Josh said nothing against his mother-in-law. His mother-in-law is a huge Coke fan. But
Wait, Coca-Cola.
Coca-Cola, yeah, sorry about that. That could go wrong. All right. Then, so Chris said nacho cheese. He said Dunkin'. He likes Dunkin' chocolate cream filled. Chris does. He likes the cream filled. So he's going to have pair that up with probably a stout or something, right?
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, all right. And then Josh said Dunkin' coffee. And I asked him a silly question. Now, Trod, I don't know if you know this yet, but a few years back, there was this drink that came out. All right? And it was popular for about 5 minutes. And then I think they started taking it off the shelves because kids thought it was like grape soda and stuff. You ever heard of this stuff right here?
Oh.
Loko, kids.
Oh.
Loko. All right, so I'm going to challenge you today. All right, since you started this whole Dunkin' chocolate, donut versus coffee war this morning, I'm challenging you to a Four Loko versus.
Are we
all right?
are we chugging it?
No, heck no, man. You can't. All right, listen, kids, don't try this at home because I can tell you Four Loko is 12% alcohol.
So now we just went off the beaten path here.
We just went off the rails. All right.
This is not even like
we went from classy craft brewery style beers to straight up from my hometown on the north side, Four Loko, Duval. So listen, kids. Let's do this for.
Wait, hold up. But is this the malt beverage?
This is not for kids, by the way. Listen. I repeat, this is not for kids.
Listen.
But
we're still talking about beer though. This is a malt beverage.
No, I don't know what this is.
It's a malt. It
is a malt beverage. Yeah.
You see, it's a malt beverage
with artificial flavor and certified colors.
Yeah.
What is that?
You may or may not. If you don't watch yourself,
do we
have
injury. All right, wait. I'm gonna do this. I'm just gonna clear this out. This highlight. Right?
Same here. Here we go.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so now what we're going to do, pour a little bit of grape Four Loko. The challenge is this: grape Four Loko versus strawberry lemonade Four Loko. You ready?
Oh,
you ready to do this?
This is going to be an interesting day.
This is going to hurt. This is going to hurt, but we're doing this. We're doing this. All right, look at that. That just looks like some straight up soda. No wonder they took it off the shelves, man, because it looks like soda. Look at that. Ooh, man. It's got. All right, so this is what it looks like. What we're looking at,
beer Kool-Aid.
Right, we're looking at the grape first. All right, so Trod, let's see what this tastes like. If it tastes like what it looks like. So let's give this here. Cheers, man. Cheers.
Definitely.
Cheers with 3OG glasses, by the way. Are you ready? You ready? Here we go.
I take my 3OG glass with me everywhere. Mm-hmm. Get yours. Where's yours?
I'll be honest. That's good. It just tastes like a sweet soda.
Really, Phillip?
Mm-hmm. It's good, man. I like it. I might buy these from now on. I like grape. All right, but the challenge is not whether we like the Four Loko, because let's be honest, it is kind of nasty. but the challenge is grape versus strawberry lemonade. So you ready?
Malt beverage still. Okay, I'm telling myself this is still a malt beverage. It's still a malt beverage.
It tastes like it, doesn't it? Hey, I'm gonna reach back and get that strawberry lemonade. Hang on.
Yep. It's like old school that St. Ives. That cricket eye.
That's nasty. All right, so Angela, check this one out. So now we're going with the strawberry lemonade Four Loko, and this ain't gonna play out very well. I don't know. I don't know how this is gonna play out, Trod, but we're gonna try it anyway. So I just opened it up. By the way, right on front it says 12% alcohol by volume. So you could really get messed up with this thing. Look at that. Look at that. That just looks. Hey, if you're not watching this and you're listening, it's pink. It's literally pink. All right, you ready? All right, that's plenty. Because we might get sick after that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I'm getting my phone and hit Uber up right now.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Get Uber ready. What time? How much longer we got on this podcast?
Angela can take us home, and then we can come back and get our cars later. All right, so let's cheers again to the. And look at our glasses. Our glasses
Laces
are all nasty.
Laces out.
Yeah. Brand logo's out. So
there we go.
These are all nasty from our fingers touching donuts and stuff. So
it's all kind of goodness
so
on my glass.
Remember how the grape tasted. All right, just
Dude,
remember.
I'm getting hot right now.
You ready?
Wait, I'm getting hot.
That's because you're drinking nastiness. You ready? Here we go. Oh, goodness gracious. Talk about puckering up, man. I don't know which one to choose. They're both so sweet.
Ooh, yeah. Right. It's like, yeah.
I'll be honest. I think I like the grape better, man.
Yeah.
I'm going to put this down now. All right.
Hey, bro, I'm sweating right now.
I know. Woo. You remember when we tried, all right, so I'm just going to say it. That's a tie. They suck.
Yes.
Both of them suck. I ain't a fan. So
I'll do anything at least once.
And by the way, remember,
that was the ones. Check that off.
Yeah, we're checking that.
Four Loko. Check it off. Thanks, Phillip, for bringing that to my attention.
That's nasty. We'll never do that again.
Yeah,
when we open the bar, we're not serving that up.
Yeah.
So I asked Josh and Chris if they had ever had a Four Loko. They're like, but I don't even think they know what that is. So they're like, no. All right. So now, real quick, shotgun. I asked country or pop. Of the two, man. I didn't say your
I
favorite
don't know.
music.
You know, I'm starting to dig more and more country.
Are you?
Yeah,
I'm sorry to hear that.
I know. Because it's a lot of mainstream country out there.
I'm not dogging country. It's just not my thing.
All right.
So I'm going to go with pop if I had to choose between the two of those. West Coast rap versus East Coast rap from the 90s.
Oh.
From the 90s.
See, you know.
That's all good stuff.
But you got some legends out there. West Coast, Too
agree.
Short.
Listen,
Listen,
Pac, Dre, all those kids from the 90s.
listen. Too Short had the album that I couldn't let my parents know that I had.
Yeah.
You got to play that when nobody's at home.
What was it? The Freaky Girls or whatever it was. Remember that? That
yeah.
like 5-minute song,
Yeah.
10-minute song. Remember that? He was calling all his ladies out. So I'm a big West Coast. Don't get me wrong. There's some good East Coast stuff
Yeah.
coming out, but I'm a big West Coast fan. I love Pac and all those kids.
Mm-hmm.
They were putting out different sounds and stuff. So in the 90s, and I'm saying the 90s because I was kind of a 90s high school kid.
Yeah, what I said 90s. Now we're talking about getting into what we were pulling out of New York. You
Yeah.
got Eric B, Rakim.
Oh, I love
you already
Eric B.
know.
and Rakim.
You already know.
Yeah, I agree with that. Now wait a minute. That was nice, but that's more
Go
like
ahead. Spit you some
that's
bars.
like,
Spit you some bars.
that's like no, I can't. Thought I was a donut. Tried to
Yeah.
glaze me. That's relevant
Yeah,
for today.
yeah.
But you know what? I have to agree. Eric B. and Rakim started it all, but that's like late 80s though.
Yeah.
That's like late 80s.
Yeah, you can push in 90s.
Yeah, Rakim went into the 90s.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. But I'm a big fan of those guys. But listen, for the most part, I was a West Coast dude. I like the West Coast stuff. All right, so what else we got here? Outback or Ruth's Chris? Now that's if price isn't, and
See,
don't compare price.
I was gonna say that's the biggest difference.
Yeah,
no
it
one.
is. It's like a $40 difference.
If you asking your date, is she chipping in on this?
Yeah, Ruth's Chris. That's a good point.
Yeah.
I don't eat red meat that much anymore. So and I'll be honest with you, I don't know if I would know the difference between a Ruth's Chris steak and an Outback, but I would have to go with Ruth's Chris just because that's probably a decent cut of meat, man.
Well, here's the only issue. I've gone to Ruth's Chris
Yeah.
once.
Yeah.
That's on a company dinner that
Right.
I wasn't paying for.
Yeah, no doubt. It's expensive.
Yeah, because everything's a la carte.
Yeah.
I can't afford that.
Yeah. Nor can I. Please.
So I'm like, okay, if I order this hamburger, does French fries automatically come with it?
No.
Right?
And by the way, that's $12 fries.
Does the substitution does that increase the price of my meal? Because
Yeah.
instead of me getting regular fries, I want some sweet potato fries.
No. Listen.
Yeah.
You don't get to put anything on those fries. That's just potatoes.
Yeah. So what? You charge me extra to get mayo or blue cheese?
Exactly. So I would go with Ruth's Chris just because of the cut of the steak.
Yeah.
But
Or Del Frisco.
Del Frisco's nice.
yeah.
No, actually, I've been to Del Frisco.
Okay.
That's nice. So
Yeah.
but we'll call that.
But I'm gonna say based on just what I'm used to,
Yeah.
it's an Outback.
Yeah.
And what my budget is right now, I got an Outback budget.
I got
But I got a Ruth Chris mentality though.
I got it. And I can't have steak at all budget right now.
Okay.
So yeah, I'm eating ramen right
Well, I'm
now.
not even
It's
getting
all
into
good.
that one. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm eating ramen. But all right, so I had a lot of fun doing this. So what I'd like to do is do this. Every week we'd like to hear from you guys. And this one was a fun one. Trod and I had a little bit of fun. We'd like to hear what you want us to challenge each other with or a versus of some sort
So-
each week.
But still,
Yeah,
I will try anything at least once.
right.
Get one shot at trying to make me be messy.
Like that Four Loko.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'll do it one time. That's all I'm saying. My disclaimer. I try anything once, everyone.
Yeah.
So throw it out there. Just keep in mind that might be the first and only time I do that.
I'm going to say within reason, right? I'm not eating nastiness. I ain't
Yeah.
going to put like bugs in my mouth and stuff. But
I don't. You know what? Actually, I went down to Mexico this past summer.
Mm-hmm.
On the menu, they had some it was like a lot of season on crickets.
what?
Yeah.
Crickets?
Yeah. My daughter loved it. She loved it.
Oof.
She was 2 and 3 and 4 of them.
The moment you told me it's crickets, I'm like, mm-mm.
But yeah.
Did they tell you and then you ate it?
I did actually. Yeah.
Oh, man, I'm sorry to hear that. That's nasty.
That
man.
was once.
All right.
Check.
Look, but hey, don't forget, guys, go to threeeyedguysbrewing.com/shop. You'll see cool hats like these, cool shirts, all kinds of. Don't forget these pint glasses that we never leave home without.
Yes.
I'm going to leave the one with the Four Loko still sitting there, but I'm going to sip this right here, and I'm going to show everybody. So don't leave home without your pint glass. Check it out. You can also hit us up on Facebook, THREE Guys Brewing, and then also on YouTube, hopefully where you're watching this, and then on Instagram. Definitely subscribe to us on YouTube because we got a lot of fun shows coming.
Tell your friends.
Yeah, tell your friends. And here's what's cool about the shows we got coming up. We got Around Town with Three Eyed Guys Brewing and Jeffrey coming. We've got the Orange Couch, and we've also got Brew Days, some fun stuff coming up with Brew Days. So we got a lot of media coming on our YouTube channel. We're going to be also uploading these podcasts eventually to all the aggregators, iTunes and Stitcher and all those others. So look for those soon. We're going to make sure we get 6, 7 of them in the can first, and then we're going to start sending those over to the aggregators. So we appreciate your time. Thanks for watching the Orange Couch. We hope you enjoyed this as much as we did. I'm going to now go throw up, Trod. What about you, man? I'm going to put my finger in my throat, and I'm going to throw up because we ate some nasty stuff today.
I'm going to hit Uber on my phone.
On the way home.
Yeah, 3OG out the window the whole way.
I might finish that grape for Loko. I don't know, man.
You go right here. You're going to be by
Georgia,
yourself.
I'll be watching the Georgia game all hammered.
Yeah.
For Loko.
Yes.
Thanks, folks, for watching. We'll see you soon.
3OG.
3OG.
Go get your hat.
Hold up. Right now.
Get your hat. 3OG on sale right now. 3 Odd Guys Brewing. That's disgusting.
Four Loko.
That's disgusting.
Damn, that's nasty.
Yeah.
Oof.
That's disgusting. I'm chasing out some $3 blonde.
$3. Now that's nice.
Yeah.
I might have to do that too.
I can't. Nope.
Hey, let me take some of those home so I can get this taste out of my mouth. Peace.